Research firm Federated Hermes has noticed that the U.S. stock market has given a buy sign, signaling the beginning of a bullish phase, writes BusinessInsider. The S&P 500 index is forecast to rise to 6,000 points after 2025, promising potentially one of the greatest bull markets of the last century and presenting investors with a unique opportunity to invest in stocks. But the real bull market has been going on for a decade. Beginning in 2013, when the S&P 500 index recouped the losses of the 2008 financial crisis and hit a new all-time high. So there is every reason to say that now is the middle of one of the three biggest bull markets of the last 100 years. It has experienced sharp corrections of 20-35% in 2018, 2020, and 2022. But they didn't last too long. Earlier this year, the stock market continued to rise and hit a new record high, thanks to positive forecasts for further corporate earnings, which are likely to rise substantially in 2025 and 2026, as is U.S. GDP. It is projected to grow 40% above pre-. Elon Musk suffered the biggest court loss in U.S. history, forfeiting $56 billion in fees in a case brought by his adversary, former rock band drummer Richard Tornetta, Reuters writes. The latter sued Musk in 2018, owning just 9 Tesla shares at the time, accusing him of defamation, violating his obligations to shareholders and securities laws. The case eventually went to trial in late 2022, and this Tuesday, a judge sided with Tornetta, voiding a deal for huge fees to Musk for unfairness to all Tesla shareholders. Tornetta used to play drums at the CBGB Club with the now-defunct metal band Dawn of Correction. However, the court accepted his lawsuit despite his paltry shareholding, as it is not new to Delaware court systems to try individual investors against companies, as such cases have shaped corporate law in the United States. Tornetta benefited from his victory in this case, along with other Tesla shareholders in particular, by saving or returning to the company billions of dollars that the board of directors. Recent liquidation of the country's largest real estate developer, Evergrande, which severely damaged investor confidence in China's real estate sector, land sales and home prices have finally shown some improvement. In particular, the volume of state-owned land traded jumped for the first time in 2 years, and prices rose at the fastest pace since mid-2021, writes BusinessInsider. All of this gives cautious hope that the real estate market has finally hit a multi-year bottom and has begun to recover, as have home prices and land sales. This is evident in the January data. City real estate prices rose 0.15% month over month, the fastest growth since mid-2021 in 49 of the 100 cities surveyed. Land revenue also showed growth, up 1.8% year-on-year and for the first time in 23 months. Although it's fair to admit that demand has yet to recover in a number of cities. This all comes after a collapse in investment, new housing, and prices from 2022. The cause of the collapse was excessive construction. From $42,586 to $43,381, with the market capitalization of the major cryptocurrency reaching $843 billion. Trading activity during the day generated $19.4 billion in trading volume, demonstrating a surge in trader activity. The current sentiment towards Bitcoin, BTC, is surprisingly balanced, with a sentiment score of 54. This signifies cautious optimism among investors who are on the edge between bullish and bearish expectations. This position is emphasized by changes in the crypto's fear and greed index, which has fluctuated sharply from greed to neutral levels. The relative strength index, RSI, is holding at a neutral 54, reflecting the sentiment of other market oscillators, such as the stochastic and Commodity Channel Index, CCI, which are signaling mixed feelings among market participants. The awesome oscillator hints at a bullish outlook, while the momentum indicator suggests bearish trends, highlighting the polarized market sentiment. Bitcoin chart by TradingView. Bitcoin chart by TradingView. Moving averages, MAs, on different time frames consistently point to bullish prospects, with both simple and exponential moving averages, SMA and EMA, rising from the 10-day to the 200-day marker. This pattern indicates firm support for the current Bitcoin valuation, despite the daily price swings. Strong resistance is located around $49,000, with prices currently fluctuating between $42,000 and $43,800, signaling a tentative recovery phase with no clear signs of a trend reversal. The hourly chart shows reduced volatility with a slight upward trajectory, while the 4-hour chart offers a more consolidated perspective, showing a moderate uptrend. These resistance levels represent potential short-term trading strategies based on breakout or reversal patterns.